Alright, what's up, PV fam? So, you want to start a 360 booth business, right? Well, here's how. So, as you know, this is called PV Empire, which stands for Positive Vibe. My wife, she owns a event and decor business, and I own the Positive Vibes Party Bus, hence the name PV Empire, which is basically all things lifestyle, entrepreneurship, and also travel, because we do a lot of traveling as a family and with each other. So we wanted to basically, add services to our business. So we ended up doing our research and finding a 360 booth rental. Check the link in the description. I'm gonna have more information on where you can actually buy one at. I didn't go American made because I just feel like the prices were just a little bit too high for what I was trying to spend on one, especially being that this is my first time getting into this business. Don't know what you're gonna get into. Um, Sometimes, buying American made is a great thing. I have nothing against that, but sometimes they're getting that same stuff made across seas and they're coming over here and there's price inflation. So with that being said, I'll drop a link in the description of where you can find a good one at. With our 360 booth business, we wanted to add this service because we felt as though it would help us get more foot traffic. It'll help us get more website traffic. It's a thing. It was mostly it's mostly a weekend event thing because we work during the week still. Got to keep that 9 to 5 until you're able to go full fledged on your entrepreneurship. So it's basically like another side hustle for us. So yeah. With that being said, here's 5 tips on how to get your 360 booth business up and running. PV fam. So, tips on starting a 360 booth business. Yes, I have notes because I'm human. And I'm not about to be like, oh, sit up here and act like I don't fucking, hey, I got notes. So that way you will know exactly what I'm trying to talk about. So, first and foremost, do your research. Find out your why. Find out what your niche is. Find out what the problem is and create a solution. Okay, so basically, my wife and I, we own businesses. My wife owns an events and decor business, and I own a party bus business. We're thinking of ways that we can add a service to the business. Hey, boom, add a 360 booth, photo booth. It works out perfect. If she's slow on the slower end or on the lower end of not doing events, she could say, hey, well, we offer a 360 photo booth to add, that'll be another service. Say, for instance, I'm out on a party bus booking and I have party goers on there. I can have flyers on there. I can say, hey, if you guys are ever having a baby shower or a birthday party, or if you need it for a wedding, after you just had your bachelorette party, hey, we own a 360 photo booth business. Boom, we got a problem. We created a solution. That's tip number 1. Next, find a good vendor to buy the booth from. Again, we bought ours from overseas because of the price point. I'll drop a link in the description. The turnaround time on getting it here, it wasn't long like normally when you get stuff from overseas. It'll take months and months and months. Ours was mostly just 5 days turnaround time. But in the meantime, the next tip, while that's happening, you should already be working on some type of marketing campaign. When I say marketing campaign, basically, how are you going to get this out to people? Who's going to want to use this 360 photo booth? Okay, one of the easiest ways is the word of mouth. That's the old way of marketing, word of mouth. The second way is to get flyers made and to do foot promo, get business cards made. Go in places like wedding, bridal shops. Go in there and talk to them, just ask if you leave information on your 360 photo booth. Do social media marketing. That's the biggest way to get it out there. Use your Facebook, use your Instagram, start you a page on Facebook, start you a page on Instagram. I like to use Instagram ads. They work out better for me than Facebook. Granted, Facebook is owned, Instagram owned Facebook and vice versa. However, Mark Zuckerberg, he owns all that stuff. So Instagram just works out better for me. I use those ads all the time and they work for me with my party bus bookings. Is those are just good ways to just get potential clients. So just think of anywhere that you can go or that you can think of to, pitch this to somebody, or promote it to someone. Um, Another thing is, you just have to be patient. Once you launch this business, you're gonna be thinking, "Oh, I got this great idea for my photo booth, and I know I can serve the community well, yada yada this," and you'll be thinking that you should get immediate pickup. It doesn't work like that. Nothing in life works like that. Everything, you have to be consistent. You have to stay at it. For instance, like me, when I first started my party bus business, well, we launched it like in November. So I was thinking, hey, this is a good idea for the city that I live in, and it should just take off right quick, and I should start making money immediately. But things just don't happen like that. When I launched it, it was around Christmas time, and people were just strapped for money because they were using their funds on Christmas gifts or whatever they may be. So people just, end of the year, people strap for money. So it gets discouraging. So you be like, oh man, this shit's not working or whatever. But you just have to stay consistent, stay on it. So by the time the corner turned on the new year, I started getting bookings, and hey, I'm booked up all the way through the summer for the most part. So things are turning around. So just stay consistent in your 360 photo booth business. My last thing is, once you get an actual booking, you're going to be excited about it. But my biggest thing is to, wherever your 360 photo booth is located, if it's in your house or garage or whatever it may be, set up everything. Write down steps, just like I have notes here. Write down your steps, because that's just a good way to do things, or record yourself. Write down steps to go through basically a process of how you will set up everything. So that way, when you actually get to wherever the event is being held at, the birthday party, whatever it may be, you'll know exactly how you want to do it. So if you set it up before you get there and you just say, oh, hey, shit, ooh, I forgot the lights. If you do that and you go through your list and you got everything there and it's all set up and you got it all packed up, and however you pack your stuff up, you won't run into those type of parts. You'll say, hey, ooh, I forgot an extension cord, and you need the extension cord. Also, when coordinate with who's ever having the event. If it's a wedding that you're doing a 360 booth for, you need to find out who the wedding coordinator for, and find out about the facility. Find out if they have outlets, or find out if they have the adequate amount of outlets. Find out where you will be setting up at. All those type of things will help you with your the success of your business and your photo booth. Now I have a bonus tip. The software that we use, and just about everybody else that uses a 360 photo booth, everybody uses TouchPix. It's an awesome software. This is no paid promotion, but as far as us, the interface is great. The biggest thing about it is we had to make an additional investment. We had to buy an iPhone, because we're Android users, of course. We had to buy an iPhone, and then of course, you have to purchase the software. The software is what I think $50 a week, $150 a month, or $1,000 a year. Something like that, some crazy. You start off with whatever's comfortable for you. Find out what works for you. I'm not gonna say, oh, you do this, you do this. In the long run, find out what works for you. Everything is always finding out what works for you. So yeah, TouchPix is the software that we use, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. But I'm gonna be doing an unboxing of our actual 360 photo booth. So if you would like to check that out, click on that link right there. I'll be posting that pretty soon, showing you an unboxing of our actual 360 photo booth. We're going to set it up, and we're going to show you how we started off with it, and we set it up for my son's 9th birthday party. You'll see some decor for my wife as well. So stay tuned for that. And PV Empire fam, thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, and staying with us.